Hey, what's going on, party people? GZTV, we are here with some NBA hoops. Obviously, this is the last night I'm going to strictly focus. Why my fucking drawers are like that? It's going to be the last night I strictly focus on that for the rest of the weekend because we have March Madness coming on tomorrow, but there were a lot of really good NBA games, and I definitely watched a decent amount of NBA basketball tonight, so we're going to talk about it. I know I look like a chud, bruh. I gotta fucking get a haircut, but yeah, man. I'm going to first start with the Lakers Pacers. I didn't watch this game at all, obviously, because Indiana is considered a local team. Fuck you, by the way, NBA League Pass. It's literally a 6 hour drive for me, so I don't know how the fuck that's local to you. But, anyways, Luka Doncic scores 43. The Lakers beat the Pacers by 7. Caitlin Clark was at the game. Who fucking cares? Whatever, you just got to raise. Just shut the hell up. Luka Doncic was incredible, of course, playing like an MVP like he has all season, and the Lakers have led a very elite season. Now, obviously, the Pacers are literally the number one contender for number one overall pick, but, still, dude, being a leader, this was a pretty fun game. Luka Doncic is just a highlight reel waiting to happen. Obviously, they played guys like Jay Huff, who's a really good big man, can get to the rim and stuff, and, Obi Toppin is a good lob threat. Man, Bronny James got in the game. He was throwing shit down. I guess they gave Bronny some minutes. Maybe that's why he was so close. I'm sorry, that sounds fucked up. But I think we have 5 games to talk about tonight. There's actually a lot of stuff. Obviously, tomorrow will be NBA and March Madness. We will have 4 possible games to cover. I'm in the process of posting this. Well, actually, it's uploading right now. The Wedding Crashers video. I'm going to do all my promo stuff. I'm going to pack some stuff for home after this. And then I'm getting into a brand new another comedy film. Still been keeping up with Euphoria. I just watched the second episode of the first season. Fucking awesome, dude. I love that show, bro. I love Euphoria. I don't care, bro. I don't care what people say. Luke. Big Luke. Big Luke. Look at the goofy ass motherfucker. LeBron was playing in this game. Good cut, Jake LaBravia. They were beating him by 20, bro. Why was this even a comp? What are y'all doing, LA? I think they kind of just took their pedal off the gas and it turned into that. Who is fucking stomping, bro? I'm gonna fucking stomp you out, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. That was fucked up. Oh my god, Jay Huff. Hold on now. That was fucking weak. What am I doing? Why'd I just waste my time and fucking rewind that? I don't know, dude. I really don't. LeBron. Look at the lobs. Look at LeBron moving the rock this game. Look at AR. AR. Just fucking around, huh? Doing 40 sets of fucking around. There's JJ. Obi. What the hell are you laughing at, Halliburton? We don't even know if Halliburton's going to come back the same, bro. Dang. Hopefully he does. LeBron put up 23 in this one. Really good rebounding, really good passing. You obviously get Jackson Hayes 21 and 10. That is a phenomenal game. And again, he is putting the work in on the defensive end, man. He can play at all 3 levels of the floor in terms of defense, bro. I'm telling you what. He can rip the ball. He can use his length to getting the passing lanes, block shots, jump on the loose balls, all that stuff. 43, though, from Luka off of 50% shooting. Now, I understand he had a lot of turnovers, but he gets a fuck ton of offensive load. And he's a good rebounder. He's a good passer. You get 25 out of Austin Reeves, who also is very good at opening up the floor for his teammates as well as playing some really good defense on ball. So there you go. I think the Pacers, again, for going for number 1 seed, they did play pretty good, though. 20 points out of Pascal Siakam. I don't love him as an interior scorer in this game, but 50% from 3, really good rebounding. You get a 15-point game. Jarris Walker played really good, 50% three-point shooting, really good rebounding. 18 points for Jay Huff, who shot 70-40 splits, really good rebounding. 14 and 19 for Andrew Nembhard, and he kind of struggled to get his interior shots to fall, but he knocked down some threes. You get 14 out of Aaron Nesmith. I don't know, not very efficient, but whatever. 15 out of Obi Toppin off the bench, 70% shooting. He's also a solid three-point shooter, and he's a very good two-way player. 17 for TJ McConnell. He shot 80%. You get a 13-point game. Ben Shepherd shoots 67-80. That is incredible. I guess, guys off the bench, I guess like Micah Potter could have got the ball a little more with the bench squad. I'm not quite sure, but there's that game. In my flow state, let's go. Atlanta, Detroit, this is actually a game I watched a lot of. This was very, very entertaining and such an awesome win. Atlanta Hawks having such a good season. Now, I still believe the Pistons are the favorites out east here, but man, this was a crazy game. We're going to watch the highlights in a second. Obviously, just Pistons fall just short. Jalen Duren had that little putback attempt, and he just kind of missed it. CJ McCollum, this game went in overtime. Fuck. CJ McCollum, hitting tough shots all game. He was big. He was a big momentum changer, shifter in terms of an offensive guy. Obviously, Tobias Harris as a veteran made it tough on them. No Cade Cunningham with the collapsed lung, and CJ McCollum and the guys took full advantage of that. So let's kind of check out the highlights. I watched a decent amount of this game, like I said. I actually watched a lot of basketball tonight. Tonight was really awesome. There's a lot of good games going on. I'm not going to talk Celtics Thunder because the Celtics kind of handled them. We don't need to talk about that. We kind of nice, though. And we apparently have a close running with the Knicks in the Eastern Conference, so we'll have to see how that ends up. I hope we can get the 2 seed just so we can play a play-in squad, but we'll have to see what happens. It's not like the East has any easy teams to beat, though. Even the Hornets, who are sitting in the play-in, they can compete. Jalen Johnson, love what he's been doing this year. It'd be kind of cool to, CJ McCollum was on it. It'd be kind of cool to see him win Most Improved. I don't think they're going to give it to him just because you kind of saw glimmers of it last year. You knew this kid could be pretty damn good. I think I'm older than him. I don't know. This was pretty crazy. Tobias Harris, nasty shot. That's a veteran. He's been doing this his entire career, sealing off the baseline, then going the other way with it. It's just a crazy game. There were 2 OT games. We're going to talk about the Rockets in a second. I'm actually pretty disappointed that the Rockets lost that fucking game, but it's whatever. CJ could have had a shot there. Tyson and Daniels with a little float. This was super unfortunate, bro. Watch this. Watch Jalen Duren. That's a low-key kind of a foul on him. This is so unfortunate. They're still great. You won a game like that, though. Let's be real. Hawks were fucking great this game. 11 points out of Onyeka Okongwu, 67-60 splits. He's an unbelievably good two-way player. My God, dude, Jalen Johnson. I know he turns the ball over a lot, and that might be his issue, but he has the ball the whole fucking game. 27-12 out of him, shooting 50%. He can also knock the 3-ball down. He can also grab rebounds for you. My goodness, 27 out of CJ McCollum, really good at opening up the floor while being a good scorer. 21 points for NAW. He shot 50%. He was hitting some threes. 16 and 13 for Dyson Daniels. He's an unbelievable two-way player. They got it all right now, bro. Shout out to the Hawks. Shout out to Jock Landale for 10 rebounds off the bench. Detroit, again, for not having Cade, I think Detroit played really good. 22 points out of Tobias Harris. He shot 40% from 3, kind of pure offense, but he was great. 17 out of Duncan Robinson. He shot 50% overall. He was grabbing rebounds. 26 and 14 for Jalen Duren. He shot 60%. He's an unbelievable rim protector. 18 points for Ausar Thompson. Very efficient offensively, opening up the floor with facilitating, and he is one of the better perimeter defenders in the NBA. So, bring it on. He can get in the passing lanes, he can rip you, he can do everything. 19 and 10 for Danis Jenkins. Not the most efficient scoring, and certainly he turned the ball over a lot, but they've really been trying to give him a chance, and they've really been trying to push the agenda to give him more of a shot there. So that's kind of that. I guess Ron Holland could have played a little better coming off the bench, but again, that's nitpicky shit. The Pistons actually played really good again for not having Cade due to that collapse alone. Hopefully he comes back soon. That would be great for the playoffs. Yeah, we got three more games to talk about. Let's get into the Rockets and the Timberwolves. This was pretty disappointing from the Rockets. They were literally up by 11 with, I don't even know, like 3 minutes left in OT, and they lost the game. I mean, Wolves surged past the Rockets in overtime by 2. They had a 15-0 run. Julius Randle hit a game winner. I kind of stopped watching this game late because I thought the Rockets are up by 11 with a little bit left. They're going to win this fucking game. And holy shit. I mean, Julius Randle hits the go-ahead jumper with 8.8 seconds left in overtime. I mean, a game-closing 15-0 run. If you're Houston, you cannot have that. And obviously, they were talking about the ball, but like, wow. This was a crazy fucking game, though. They survived late. This was incredible. This is an awesome win. Is that Terrence Shannon? Let's fucking go. Obviously, you know, KD, again, through the struggles, he still had some insane moments. You get Dante DiVincenzo. Dante DiVincenzo was unbelievable this game, especially as a perimeter player. I wasn't a big fan of Scott Foster just immediately ejecting Naz Reid. And overall, obviously, like, if you watch basketball enough, you shouldn't really be that big of a Naz Reid fan. He's super impulsive as a ref, and he's kind of has an ego, and he's really annoying. He's been doing this for a while, so like historically he's really not the greatest ref to me, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Just gotta deal with it. That's who he is. Yeah, that's who he is in all fairness. I hope I get to a new movie tonight. This video should be posted, and then I'm just going to work on some shorts and post them on my Instagram and stuff so you guys can check that out. I really like Wedding Crashers, of course. I don't know if it got copyright. I could kind of check. This game went to OT, though. I would assume it probably got copyright. Oh, it's still got uploading left. I mean, that's good because we're sitting here I mean, I might open my computer to make sure it's going right. Guy sounds like a jet. I'm so sorry if that's super loud. Oh, yeah, that was the end of the fourth quarter when Şengün had his bloody lip and he blocked the fuck out of that shot. That was insane. And then dude. Don't fucking do this, YouTube. Please. I already fucking... Are you fucking joking? Bro, what are you doing? Oh my fucking god. What the hell is going on with this shit? This shit's so fucking annoying. That was a push off. Oh my god. You gotta call it push off, ref. Come on, bro. That was a push off. I mean, shout out to him for coming back and winning. I mean, they certainly... Jesus Christ, yeah. Houston, yeah. I don't know what the hell y'all are doing. It's just a game you don't drop. Like, that's not embarrassing, but like, dang, bro. They should not have lost this game. They played fucking great. I mean, 30 out of KD. I know they said that he struggled maybe in the interior, but I mean, 40% from three. He did have a lot of turnovers, which is kind of an issue. He was getting clamped by Jaden McDaniels, who was unbelievable. But, you know, he passed the ball through his shooting struggles to open it up for his teammate, and he's a really good two-way player. I don't want to hear it. 16 and 12 out of Jabari Smith. Certainly not the greatest interior guy in the world, but he can hit the three a little bit. 30 points for Alperen Şengün. He has been fucking incredible recently for this team, and I don't love him as a three-point shooter. I don't even know why he shoots threes, but great inside, good rebounder. Obviously, he plays that big man position well. Unbelievable rim protector. I mean, the plays he made, he blocked 1 through 5. He was great. 11 and 10 for Amen Thompson. He shot 50%. Hell of a rebounder. He's also a hell of an athletic guy blocking shots at the rim. 10 points for Reed Shepherd, not the most efficient offensive player, but he was all around the floor hustling, grabbing rebounds, playing on-ball defense. I will say, you know, Clint Capella, despite being a very good rim protector coming off the bench, definitely could have put up some better minutes. You know, guys like that. It's just the X-Factor players. Like, when you lose games like this and it's this close, I know they choked, but, like, it's the X-Factor players. Timberwolves playing pretty good without Anthony Edwards. 24 out of Julius Randle. He had a lot of turnovers, but they put the ball in his hands a lot. I mean, he took the game-winning shot, and even then, I mean, rebounding, passing, playing very good on-ball defense. 25 points for Jaden McDaniels. One of his better games I've seen him have recently. 75% three-point shooting, and man, the defense is off the charts. This is one of the best defenders in the entire association. He can rip the ball, get in the passing lanes, do all that stuff, do all the intangible stuff defensively as well. He is an unbelievable talent in terms of that. Obviously, 14 and 14 for Rudy Gobert. He is one of the best rim protectors in the NBA purely. I mean, he blocks every fucking shot that comes in the vicinity. Dante DiVincenzo dropped 17 points. I like him as a two-way player. I mean, this team has a lot of pieces. 14 and 13 off the bench for Naz Reid, 40% three-point shooting. Again, I like him as a defensive player. He's a very, very good defensive player. He hustles around. He's big enough to block shots while also being agile enough to play on the perimeter. So, yeah, this team has got a lot going for them, and that's great. Moving on to the Nuggets and obviously Nuggets and Mavs. I mean, seemed a bit stat patty for Jamal Murray to do this, but he had 53 points. Jokic had a huge triple-double. Holy fucking shit. He almost had a 20-20-20 game. I don't care what you guys say. He's one of the best NBA players to ever play the fucking game. The Nuggets won by 7. I mean, Jamal Murray having probably his best game of the season. And Nikola Jokic having one of his best facilitating games, one of his best vintage performances of the season, scoring the ball and rebounding as well. And they hold them off. Obviously, the Mavs were playing tough, which I'm not really sure why. I think they should still be tanking. But it made for some really fun basketball. I was tuned into this game a little bit for sure. As I was the Warriors game, which we'll talk next. But yeah, Jamal Murray, 53 points. You could feel the energy in the building through the TV screen. Obviously, Jokic was absolutely unbelievable. And Jamal Murray, he's just a shot maker. I think he's one of the best shot makers in the entire association. You know, fighting through defenders, hitting tough shots. I mean, that's just his bread and butter. I mean, he made a name in some of their playoff runs doing it. He does it in the regular season. People just don't talk about it as much. So, yeah, shout out to Jamal Murray. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets. I know I'm casually talking about some of these stat lines, but this is one of the best NBA duos since, I think one of the best NBA duos since Curry and KD. No. Big man to guard tandems, talking about that. Since, dude, I don't know. I really don't. Dude, they're great. I think Heat's dropping the track list.
What's your wiener taste like?
The fuck? Yo.
$140 mix.
These are little circus cookies.
A-roll. A-roll.
The garden salsa sunshine. I came prepared, huh?
18 points, 8 boards, 7 dimes.
Apparently, yeah. What the fuck? Hold on, I wasn't paying attention. My bad. I'm not locked. I'm not even gonna. If the highlights didn't play, I'm not watching that shit. But the Mavs in the loss. I need to get fucking going on other shit. 19 and 15 out of PJ Washington. Certainly not the greatest three-point shooting out of him, but he was good on the interior. 22 points for Naji Marshall. Not very efficient offensively, though. You get a 26-point performance for Cooper Flagg, who kind of struggled from three, but he was playing very well inside and just did a little bit of everything. Rebounded, passed, played very good perimeter defense. You get 11 points off the bench for Chris Middleton. Very good veteran minutes, 50% shooting. Opened up the floor for the bench squad, as did Brandon Williams. He's also a very good facilitator. He had 11 points. He wasn't getting the threes to fall, but shot 50% overall. I can't be mad at it. Dwight Powell, I think they just need to give him the ball more, if anything. I don't really know what the hell they're doing with him. They gave Chris Middleton more minutes. They gave Brandon Williams more minutes. They gave Marvin Bagley more minutes. They have Tyler Smith, who they could certainly give more minutes as a much more efficient offensive player. They have Klay Thompson they could give more minutes. I don't know why they didn't. Klay Thompson is very much at least comparable in terms of efficiency there. Should have gave Klay Thompson some minutes there. I don't really know what the hell they're doing. I don't know what their plan is, but you look at the Nuggets, 12 points out of Cam Johnson. Shout out to Old Man in the 50% three-point shooting out of him. 23, 21, and 19 out of Nikola Jokic. I don't give a fuck about the efficiency. There's no other player in the league doing that. You get 53 out of Jamal Murray, and not only that, he also grabbed some rebounds for this team. 9 threes on the night. His three-point shooting is very underrated. You get 11 points out of Christian Braun, who shot 50% and is a solid three-point shooter for this team. Hell, you even get 21 points of pure offense for Peyton Watson, who kind of makes his return in this one. 70-67 splits. That's great. God, the Nuggets are good, man. I'm telling you. The Warriors, they thug it out, with a handful of games left that are meaningful to them on the season, and they get a much-needed win against a Nets team who's borderline going for the number 1 pick. They're kind of a lottery team at the moment, but we'll see. Warriors hand the Nets their 9th straight loss. They win by 3. The Nets were trying in this one. This was definitely some really good basketball. Definitely some basketball I tuned into. Gui Santos having one of his best games of his career. Obviously, Draymond Green was clutch. I've had my criticisms of Draymond. Like I've talked about it. He lacks offense. I've said that about him his whole career, but it's like just now starting to bite the Warriors because they really don't have anything. But he made 2 clutch free throws with 6.9 seconds remaining. He made some threes. He got dunked on by Ben Saraf, which is crazy. But Warriors take the win. They clinch a play-in spot. So I guess I can't say much about the Warriors. Now, obviously, they want to end their season on a high note, but they're in the play-in. So that's really awesome. Yeah, Ben Saraf had a nasty dunk on Draymond. I hope they show that. That was fucking awesome. Obviously, GP2, though, reciprocated the energy on the other end. Brandon Pajemski is such a good offensive player, and yeah, Gui Santos was awesome. Gui Santos has a pretty decent future in this league. You think of the Warriors, you think of like come and goers like Juan Toscano Anderson. Who else kind of players like that did they have? Jonathan Kuminga kind of came and went in terms of like how long they had him. Gui Santos, hopefully for them, is going to be one of those guys that kind of just sticks around. I don't want the Warriors to build another dynasty, but at the same time, I don't know, dude. They got to have a couple glue guys. They got to have a couple solid pieces that aren't going anywhere, Gui Santos hopefully is one of them. He's been playing pretty good this year, especially without Steph Curry. He's kind of had to. Pajemski, D'Anthony Melton's gotten an elevated role because of that. Hey, white boy. That's a white boy dunk right there. I can't quite get it there. Man, and the more I watch NBA basketball, of course, the more I just think how some of these refs just call the game, and I'm not a huge fan of it overall. That should be a travel right there, bro. Like, you gotta dribble the ball before you take steps. Oh my, yeah, dude, that's nasty. Yeah, they're probably laughing. Curry is probably laughing at his ass after that one. Again, I know my Celtics played. I'm not going to talk about it. I want to save some time here. Nets obviously lose this game. You get 19 points out of Zaire Williams, who shot 50% from three. Actually, a really good performance out of him. He is unbelievable on the perimeter. He's going to develop. Again, you get these young teams and you get very good perimeter defenders. That's kind of the trend you see. And Zaire Williams, he gets in the passing lanes. He's a menace. He's very lengthy. He's got a good build for the NBA, especially as a defensive player. You get 10 points out of Drake Powell. Not the most efficient offensive player, but I've seen him talk in interviews. The guy can play defense, and he showed that this game. 14 out of Ben Saraf. Saraf was great. I mean, 67% from three. Opened up the floor for the starting squad. Played some very good defense on ball. You get 15 out of Jalen Wilson off the bench. Don't love him as an interior guy, but he can knock down threes. You get 11 points for Chaney Johnson. He can knock down threes. You get 12. Malachi Smith had some nice stretches, and late in the game, he shot 50% from three-point land. Again, like I said, I keep saying it. Terrence Mann's a good, somewhat veteran, kind of coming into that stage of his career, and he hustles around the floor. I love him as a rebounder. I love him as a defender. He's gritty. But, dude, this was a very bad acquisition for them looking back on this. Because, obviously, like Jalen Wilson and even Josh Minot's getting minutes despite kind of being turnover prone. He's much more efficient offensively. He's a comparably good defender. So at least those guys get minutes. But, you look at it, Chaney Johnson, Malachi Smith aren't getting any minutes. They even have Tyson Etienne, who's a better three-point shooter, I would say, than Terrence Mann. I don't know, dude. They got to figure this shit out. But they're kind of experimenting, and it's a fun team to watch. I don't really like hating on the Nets because I've heard some of their guys talk in interviews and stuff, and they seem like great guys. So, Gui Santos, man, 31 points. All power goes to him. 67% from three. Unbelievable on both sides of the basketball. Obviously, him and Porzingis had a lot of turnovers, but those are the guys that they're giving the ball to. And Kristaps Porzingis had 17 points, really good rebounding, 14 out of the Anthony Melton. He is such a good hustle guy. He's starting. He is a veteran in the league. He's been around for a while. The guy can rebound for a guard, and he is an animal out there on the perimeter. He is great, Again, uses his speed more often than the length of other guys to play that amazing wing, amazing perimeter defense. He can guard whoever on ball. 22 points for Podziemski. Podziemski was really good, 50% three-point shooting, rebounding and passing at a high level. 10 points, GP2, very efficient minutes off the bench, made all 5 of his shots, and again, he is such a good board grabber for playing the position he plays. And there you go. March 26th will be... This is one of the weirdest fucking schedules for NBA I've seen, but I guess they saw March Madness and they decided not to do anything. I know Charlotte's a good team, but dude, New York is... they're a playoff squad. They're purely a playoff squad. They're going to get this win. Detroit as a favorite out east. Again, I know they don't have Cade, but they're here to play a tanking New Orleans Pelicans, so give me Detroit. Look at Vince Vaughn's movie down there. He's playing 2 characters. Anyways, Orlando having a good season so far. I think they're going to take down a lottery squad like the Kings. So, going to be some pretty boring games. I'll probably turn some of them on for a little bit, but I'm probably going to be watching a lot of college ball tomorrow. So, it doesn't really matter to me how good the NBA slate is, but we will be here. We have 7 total games of basketball to possibly talk about, counting college and NBA. I'm going to head out, though. I'm going to get some videos posted, get some shit going, probably pack so I'm ready to go tomorrow and head home. I'm hyped to be home. I don't like staying here on the weekends. It's honestly the most depressing shit ever. But leave a like on the stream, comment on the VOD, sub to the channel. Again, I say this all the time. We don't do edited videos in terms of sports and whatnot, but we get after it on the recaps, and I'm talking a lot of basketball. Again, March Madness is boiling down to the final 16 teams now. So